Hey, Awesomes, how's it going? I told you I'd get videos out to you later tonight, and it's definitely later tonight, so apologize for the lateness of the video, but this is week 10. I just finished up your progress report memos, so those have all been graded and feedback provided. Please let me know if you have any questions about that. So this is the video for the reading quiz. And so there are a whopping 4 questions this week. And as I mentioned in the previous video, and I'll just reiterate, there's one question on there that asks you about the verb tense, and there is no sentence. All right, so just answer the question or whatever. If you get it wrong, don't worry about it. I'm going to go through and adjust those scores later this week. So don't worry about the verb tense question. For the other 3, so technically you have 3 questions this week on your reading quiz. One question will ask you about the genre of the report for decision making, and this will be found in the reading for Rude this week. So you want to know what it embodies. It embodies something versus something else when it comes to technical and professional communication. And then there's 2 questions will be from Anderson. I believe it's chapter 13. You want to be familiar with the information that should be in an appendix, and you would also want to be familiar with the purpose of the executive summary. All right, so that should take us up to the blog post. So since we're at 1 minute 42 seconds, let's go ahead and knock out the blog post number 2 here. Excuse me. Blog post number 9. For week 10. So this blog post here is asking us to do a 2-component report kind of analysis similar to what we did for the progress report analysis. So the first thing you want to do is state the purpose of the 2-component report, and I want to make note here, depending on which one that your group is doing, feel free to specify whether you're doing a proposal or an empirical research or feasibility. And then you can use that to, then you would want to use Anderson, either chapter 24, 25, or 26, to state, help you kind of identify the purpose of a purpose of that particular 2-component report. Okay, and then it also asks you in the blog to talk about the various elements or features of the genre, right? That contribute to that purpose. So, what are the features of the genre? Here, you can rely very heavily on Anderson, and this one I would probably give you a big hint, hint, wink, wink. You might want to think about the superstructure. How do the elements of the superstructure that make up that genre, right, of the proposal report, the empirical research report, or the feasibility report, how do those all work together to contribute to the purpose of said 2-component report that you're working on? So feel free to identify it very specifically and rely very heavily on Anderson chapters 24, 25, or 26. So for example, if your group is doing the, or you are doing a proposal, then you would rely very heavily on chapter 24. You read about the purpose of that particular report, and then the superstructure, all right, becomes those genre conventions, right? Introduction, if there's a method section, right, if there's a results and the discussion section, the recommendation section, what are those, how do maybe some of those sections or all of those sections work together to achieve that purpose. All right, so that's what we kind of want to focus on that for your blog post for Friday. All right, so you've got the reading quiz due Wednesday, which I just gave you the information for that, and then I just gave you kind of a quick review of the what you need for the week 10 blog post, which is blog post number 9, and you rely again, as I said, very heavily on Anderson. All right, so we are skedaddling right through week 10 here, coming to a close very quickly. So. Use this information, and if there's anything I can do to help, and just remember that too, your blog post, tailor it to the one that you're doing, because you'll get the most benefit out of that. All right, guys. All right. I'll see you later. I'm going to try to do a 2-component report video right after this and get that posted for you. Take care. Bye.